Welcome to the Oakland University Sports Stream. We are here with another installment of some Smash action here with the Golden Grizzlies. It's Coach Ori, Coach Warble on the mic tonight. It's the Oakland University versus the University of Akron. Honestly, a school that we low-key are like a regional rival with. For the longest time, we were kind of like that second tier of top Midwest teams, below the Michigan States, below the Northwoods and stuff. But as time's kind of moved on, Oakland has gotten a little bit ahead in terms of the head-to-head matchup against Akron. And from what I know, the last time we played Akron was in the losers finals of CECC's Midwest Regional last September, so 2023.
Okay, I didn't know that. So
it's been over a year since we've actually played Akron in a competitive set.
Was that the qualifier for the Texas?
Yeah, it's we had to win there to go to Texas.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, it's been a minute since we've played Akron.
I know we scrimmaged with them recently, but I mean obviously that's just not.
Yeah. There was I think a coach and Coach Leone and Coach Huntley set something up for the players to have a scrim a few weeks back, just to. I think both teams wanted to get a little bit of solid practice heading into the NACE last chance qualifiers and the like.
Yeah. If this is accurate, it looks like Tony's going to be starting against Lair Realms. I'm pretty sure Lair Realms is the WeFit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lair Realms is the WeFit trainer.
Yeah. I'm assuming Tony's going in, which is interesting.
It does look like we are sending in Tony. That's what I'm seeing over there in the match chat. So WeFit trainer versus Cloud. This is a matchup that Tony is quite knowledgeable of. We had crazy enough. There's a lot of WeFit trainers in Michigan, but that just kind of makes sense, right? Michigan is known for having what a lot of players would deem a very not fun character pool. Nobody plays fun characters here.
All of these mid tiers that just camp you out until they can probably time you out or just play as lame as possible. And WeFit's one of those. I mean, I guess it depends on how Lair Realms plays. I'm not really sure, but obviously we have So Good Pop around here, and So Good Pop plays us quite a bit.
Yes.
I mean, we've played Northwood
too many times.
Too many times. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So I mean, obviously the experience is there. I think Tony has struggled with WeFit before. I mean, obviously Tony's a really good player, but we can kind of see. It depends on how, legitimately how campy they play, because it's actually pretty hard for Cloud to get in on WeFit sometimes.
And for you guys watching from home, what's on the line with this match? The winner of this advances into the Final Four of the NACE Fall Playoffs. Winthrop University out of South Carolina is waiting in winter semifinals already. They completed their round 2 of playoffs match over the weekend. Both Oakland and Akron agreed to reschedule to this week since was not possible for both teams to play over the weekend. But it's going to be this is probably one of the most important matches that leads into the next most important matchup. Yeah, because Winthrop, for all intents and purposes, that's the best team in collegiate now.
Yeah.
So we want to have our first shot at them, since they're new to NACE. But, before we can even think about Winthrop and the monsters of players that are on that team. Oh, it looks like we have a button check real quick. We got to get through Akron. So, Coach Warble, without giving too much of the plan, what do you think the Oakland team needs to do here?
I mean, it wasn't the pick that I was hoping for. But, I mean, it's obviously what you and I had talked about before this. It's, trying to put in one of our better players to try and get that lead right away, to pull out one of their better players, right? We want to get Cytonics out there, Tractor out there, eliminate them as soon as possible so that we can start counterpicking as much as possible. So you get that first win in there. We can have the counterpick war to the end of the game, as long as we're winning the games.
As long as we're up in stocks, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, for you guys who don't know, the players on the Akron team, Cytonics is, I think, the franchise player, as most people would think, for Akron, a talented Ken player. And then Tractor, a very strong Bayonetta player. Yep. Then we have Raj on Kazuya and Lair Realms on WeFit trainer. So a very strong crew battle composition on the side of University of Akron. And
Cytonics.
So... and honestly, starting off with Wii Fit Trainer, I think for Akron, while it's not like one of their strongest players per se, Wii Fit Trainer is one of those characters that can accelerate a lead if they get one very early.
Yeah, and it looked like right at the beginning of the game is exactly how I was describing. Is Wii Fit's going to try and play that that runaway kind of style, get deep breathing, get that buff there, and try and camp on the ledge as much as possible to stay away from Cloud. This is actually pretty hard for Cloud to get in on Wii Fit sometimes.
Yeah, that medicine ball side beat and even deep breathing and everything that comes from deep breathing, whether it's just the extension of combos and even just the stronger hits, right? Like, there's just so much that Wii Fit Trainer has almost in her own version of Cloud's Limit. The finishing touch almost
wasn't
gets
enough.
the kill.
Wasn't
That would have
enough.
been crazy. That would have been a crazy start to the first stock, actually. With authority.
Yeah, but deep breathing does so much for Wii Fit. I mean, it just it slightly heals. I mean, there's a damage buff, or a knockback buff. I mean, there's so many different things that get added to Wii Fit's kit from that.
It turns her from what you said, a low mid tier into a high tier almost in a way.
Yeah,
the moment she has deep breathing unlocked.
Especially if you start seeing the Wii Fits that get you start getting back air out of shield, becomes an actual kill option or around 100%. It's actually threatening.
Yeah.
That's it's gonna stop Tony from doing more of those cross lashes on shield and things like that because the Wii
that
Fit
dash
out of shield.
almost sent him out. No limit though. Gonna have to try and find a way to get this kill without. Ooh, that up air is gonna send off the top. Leia Realms. Good opening stock, but just gets up right into the golf swing, and we are at 2 stocks apiece.
I was actually surprised Wii Fit up air beat Cloud down air just before that.
Yeah.
Then Tony just called out a neutral get up with up smash, but
Tony special.
yeah. The other thing with this matchup too is as soon as Cloud hits Wii Fit though, Cloud can just take it as far as possible.
Yeah,
so
once Cloud is in advantage state against Wii Fit Trainer, it does seem very, honestly, disadvantageous.
Yeah.
The disadvantage state is true. Good. These cross slashes that are just kind of catching Leoram's, catching his jumps in neutral are so massive, and it's just really kind of spiraled this lead out for Tony.
Yeah, Tony, I mean, he does, he's like every other Cloud player in the world. He goes, his ledge trapping option is just, I'm going to bear 3 times in a row and hope for the best.
Yeah.
But against Wii Fit, I mean, Wii Fit doesn't really even have that many options to get onto stage against that.
No.
Just that Sword's going to start spacing out Wii Fit as much as possible and really just keep her away.
Good dash attack. That is a very classic Tonyism, right? You get 2 back airs, but that second back air is actually to kind of space you out so you don't think the dash attack is coming in.
Yeah, dash attack being I think it's they're invincible in the beginning. I mean, at least the hitbox is big enough that you can get through almost anything. So the second you think that next bear's coming out, he's just throwing out that dash attack right away.
Yeah. Like I said, that back air out of shield not. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that he did not get hit by the medicine ball.
Is he invincible at the very beginning of Blade Beam?
Yeah,
he must
be. He was. Sometimes you just kind of forget after a while.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about though. The Wii Fit's playing the matchup how they're supposed to, right? Kind of playing back, trying to camp a little bit there.
Great call up of that shield. That cross slash was gonna do so much shield damage, but the forward tilt. That's huge actually for Akron, right? So Leia Rums knows that even if they drop this stock, no jump for Tony. Gonna have to up B early, but gets on. Leia Rums, you go.
Oh, I think they were trying to go for a big punish. I think they're trying to go for Nair into a spike.
Yeah.
So they're fishing way too big for that.
And honestly, if you're Leia Realms, right, knowing that you managed to get that second stock off of Tony, it's huge momentum where now Tony doesn't have 2 stocks going into this next player coming in on the Akron side, right? 1 stock is a lot easier to take off and kind of cut some momentum than 2.
Yeah, I think that kind of stops our game plan, right? Because the big point of the game plan was, that's it. We put in Tony, one of our better players, and he wins convincingly game 1.
Yep.
So we get the counter pick for the next game, right? Mm-hmm. But now, let's say Akron doesn't feel like they need to put inside Tonics. It's only 1 stock. Maybe they could put in, was it Raj or Tractor or anything like that to just kind of put in there. They could probably take that 1 stock. Maybe they lose 1. But it's still pretty even game.
Yeah, and honestly, this is one of those moments, right, where you could potentially see Cytonics come in, which is actually what it looks like according to chat. We're seeing Cytonics.
That's what I would expect.
Cytonics comes in, takes one clean off Tony, not even dropping one, and now Akron is kind of in the control, right? Because now the hardest player, objectively, for the Golden Grizzlies to take out is present. Now you have to send in somebody like Rob immediately after to just start trying to soften any potential blows.
Yeah, especially, because this is the exact reason why I said the other thing earlier, like how we should have started, because they always put in Cytonics for Tony.
Yeah.
I mean, Cloud it's not too bad for Ken, and I think Ken can kind of cheese out a couple of stocks against Cloud here and there. And obviously, Ken has a lot of kill power. It's like this one stock, I think Cytonics definitely could take that first stock without losing one.
Yeah.
And we have to hard counter
the explosive power of Ken that I've definitely seen out of Cytonics in many matches past that. If Cytonics decides that this is the touch of death, it's a touch of death.
Yeah. And Ken, I mean, especially against taller characters, he has more of those Smash 4 Ryu-S combos of just the Nair train off to the stage and just down airing.
Yeah.
Ken can do that on Cloud, and actually that might be something we can actually see to take out this first stock.
Okay. It looks like we're going to a small battlefield.
Makes sense.
For the pick here. So once again, we have Anthony Isn't Cool sitting at one stock remaining. Cytonics, the franchise player for University of Akron, making his first appearance on this game.
Tony's going to have to play this first stock so safe, because he definitely is going to have to take 2 to really keep us in this game. Mm-hmm. If he just loses this one or doesn't even take one, it's going to be so rough.
So far, starting off to a very, very nice early start, but Cytonics gets a loose hit and evens it up in terms of percent.
And see, this is the thing. See, there's a Nair right there. He's trying to call out one of those empty hops from Tony, or maybe even calling out a bear to get those Nair trains off stage.
Cuts that side B, especially since Ken and Ryu can kind of cut it short a little bit and get follow-ups off of it. It's so scary.
It's only true on certain characters, and Cloud's one of the ones that it'll always work on, because Cloud doesn't have a lot of fast options. So
129%. This is huge. Tony is just.
Oh, he's even got the car cancels down.
Ooh, I was like, Tony just needs to get one stock here to really kind of be able to breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief. Finds that first stock, and now it's just trying to, I don't know, way cheese, but get a very cheeky early stock here.
And it's right now with Ken with no rage too. Tony's now that we're at 97, now it's definitely a kill percent from almost anything. But
yeah, you can just imagine a really nice sweet spot Shoryuken. Oh, lives it.
Yeah, see, no rage. Definitely a really good recovery there from Tony. Oh my gosh.
My gosh.
Cytonics. All right, that's why I stopped playing the game. So Cytonics tried to go for heavy
no jump. This is huge, actually. Huge cross slash. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry for peeking the mics for the users at home, but my God, that was so clutch. The moment Tony took that double jump, he immediately recognized it, knows that he just needs to throw out that cross slash because Ken has such a limited recovery, especially at that angle. He had to go with the side B because if he up Bs, he's just dead even more.
Yep, and it's so linear too, right? So Tony knew exactly where to go. He was waiting right there and just wait. As soon as he saw that side B come out, he already knew what he was going to do.
Yeah.
He already had that fully planned out.
2 stocks. Tony has put his worth in salt in that game there. Taking 5 stocks off University of Akron. Now keeping OU at a very strong 9-7 stock lead.
Yeah, and this is what we were hoping for. I hope Tony didn't lose 2 the first game, right?
Yeah,
Going into that game, I mean, maybe even Tony would have taken it, right, if he had 1 extra stock there. Mm-hmm. So I mean.
It's crazy sometimes that one extra stock that you lost from a previous match or the previous match really could have been the determining factor of whether or not you actually 3-stocked somebody.
Yeah, and I think the big thing too is, especially in crew battles, you're going in with 1 stock. I think you're already mentally prepared to I need to play a little bit more safe. I need to go in a little bit safer. And I think Tony did that. I mean, especially against a character like Ken, where you touch death could happen. It's a character like that, so you have to play more safe. Tony did that really well, and he's able to take out these last 2 stocks there. So
really good stuff. Now let's see it does look like Rob is coming in on the Oakland University side. I think that was probably the most telegraphed option select there from the Oakland University side. I think Rob, honestly, it's Snake and Cruz is already a very daunting character, especially when they have the stock advantage because they don't care how many grenades they trade because that will be in a permanent stasis of advantage.
Yeah.
And for a character like Ken, when Snake's got 3 stocks and is trading with you, and you're a character that is just so up front and in your opponent's face, you're just going to be you're going to be exploding some grenades.
Yeah, and that's like the Snake game plan in a crew battle is if you can put them in against someone with 1 stock, you just go in, I'm going to trade every single hit with grenade, and I'll take this stock, and then my percent resets. If he can take that stock first, he just resets.
Sometimes you don't even need to try and reset because you're Snake, and all of a sudden now you have rage. And you just hit him with the up tilt or a down throw forward tilt. Just,
whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Oh,
not too sure what's going on.
What is Omari? I didn't know what that game was.
Omari? It's like I forget how to describe the game. Ooh, and we got a replay here real quick, and there it is, that double jump steal immediately. Oh,
that's what I'm
so
like.
Smooth.
Tony set it up so nicely. Definitely, like you said, saw that double jump was taken.
Yeah.
And then just waited. He just waited for that side B to come out. Knew exactly where to go to position himself. Easy kill for Tony to take there.
Easy peasy. Now it does. I'm not too sure. It looks like we had to reset the arena real quick.
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting. All right.
They pop off. In the.
The classic pop-off switch pulls out of the dock situation.
That actually happened to us yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday against University of Michigan. One of the players, who was it? They beat
they beat the Minmin
Avian?
beat Judd Air.
Oh, okay.
So it was Men Squared or Prototype.
Yeah.
Beat Judd Air.
I knew a Minmin was involved.
Yeah, I think it was like a what is the? Is it Megawatt F Smash? Killed them, and then like right before Judd Air died, like you could tell like the game disconnected because they popped off, pulled the switch out of the Ethernet port or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I guess we're waiting now for Rob versus Cytonics, yeah. And I would assume, I don't know. I think Bayonetta is a weird matchup for Snake. I feel like Snake should just easily win that. So I don't know who they would put in.
I live in, like, given as somebody who's like a former Bayonetta player, I definitely think that it probably, as the game has evolved, I think it's probably closer to even. But on paper, going into Smash Ultimate, I was like, there's zero world where Bayonetta beats Snake ever.
Yeah.
Because you can just get if for some reason, if Snake decides to pull a grenade and you're trying to up and away him, you get up and away. But here we go, Snake versus Ken, and just like that, the grenades are out, and we are seeing not a whole lot of interaction, actually.
Yeah, it's actually like a huge gameplay change for Cytonics, right? Like way more fireballs. I don't even think we saw Fireball, honestly, from the last game.
No.
Now it's all fireballs trying to, wall out Snake. Make sure Snake can't just keep pulling as many grenades as he wants at any time.
Yeah. And it's crazy for as much kind of like what feels like as buttons are getting pressed, a lot of them. Not a whole lot of percent is actually being dished out. Cytonics doing an excellent job of kind of weaving around these grenades and making them almost a non-impactful part of the match.
I love Ken. I love both these characters, so this is really exciting for me to watch.
Ooh, really tricky. That was a very nice change-up on how to recover. Oh my gosh, he just jabbed the side B.
That's something. Wow, that was really good by Cytonics. Like he definitely, he knew something was going to come in there trying to cover the focus, and he was already ready to just put in his invincible. Sure, you can cover that.
Good grenade trade, 139, 140% on the board for Cytonics. Got to be careful. One grab should spell pretty much the rest in peace of this stock here, but. There it is, up tilt.
Yeah, that's one of those brawl up tilts,
that was a brawl up tilt for sure.
Cytonics was doing so good too. Like he got that immediate focus at 0% on Rob, took him all the way to 72, and is almost putting him at the percent where the next interaction would have killed him. So that's what you were kind of talking about earlier. Like that touch of death is really possible with Cytonics. So something we definitely have to look out for.
Whew. And now Oakland sitting at 8 stocks to 6. We're looking pretty good here in game number 1. Now I wonder, who do you set? If you're probably sending out Tractor at this point, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of try to mitigate a little bit of the bleeding. Try and put a Band-Aid on this before you kind of like are forcing a Bayonetta to try and take, 6 stocks.
It really depends on like if their Kazuya is comfortable in the Snake matchup. Like right here, we would have put in Poison Jam. Poison Jam loves playing against Snake, and he feels pretty confident in that. Like you were saying earlier, I don't know if Bayonetta is definitely like a really good pick against Snake because like a lot of the grenade trades, it's really hard to do all those like Bayonetta combos and everything. So I could definitely see the Kazuya coming in, and it actually looks like Raj is coming in, so the Kazuya is coming in.
You are seeing the Raj Kazuya make an appearance here, game number 2. Definitely going to be banning out the notorious stages for Kazuya, FD, Kalos, and probably Towned City going bye-bye.
Yeah, I looked at the bands just to make sure that they did the right ones. The first one's obviously FD, Kalos, and I was like, all right, yeah, we're good.
You just just imagine just having like the cojones to just not ban like 2 of those stages.
Judder does that.
Okay, but
Steve.
Steve. There's certain I could see like a world where Steve does not care if Kalos exists. That's such like a non-factor stage. FD maybe depending on FD, but Town another one where it's like maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, and then, like I said, this is one of those matchups where if the Kazuya feels comfortable against Snake, it's actually not too bad for the Kazuya because all of his combos are true. He doesn't really have to worry about like the Bayonetta, combos that are like kind of like pseudo combos that like maybe carry people up, but there's always like that 1 frame window.
Yeah.
Kazuya, you're getting hit. You could just die.
Yep. Talk about true literal touch of death.
Yeah. So far though, we're just seeing quite a bit of trades. Nothing like really getting set up for the Kazuya here. Not really landing an electric.
No, not being able to get really anything meaningful hit. Just a few stray like aerials, and that's just about it here. Grenades and C4s just all over this stage, just making this life, honestly, looking like a war zone. If you are this Kazuya, and the guy is only used to having his battles be fought on some stage within an arena, but and Snake.
I think
all military.
What Rob's doing really well though is he's always placing like grenade down right in front of him and like always having a grenade in hand or really close by. So that even if you got hit by electric, the 0 to deaths are really hard to connect.
Gosh, the Stairmaster almost killed there. This has got to be it.
Yeah. If the Kazuya doesn't know how to deal with Nikita, it's really rough off stage.
Ooh, good damage there. Just really tagging on so much shield pressure and so much early damage. 50%. We have seen Rob now lap Raj. Boom. Up smash is going to really make this just an impossible wall to get off the ledge. Ooh, narrowly escapes through that up B mortar.
I thought the Nikita was still going to hit him. I mean, I guess, this is one of those scenarios where the Kazuya, he's got Rage Drive, but he still needs a couple more % in there to even make it kill.
Yeah, I think Snake probably, right, even at the ledge, right? Snake's probably, 75% big enough?
Yeah.
He's a big body. Not big body, he's just a big guy. Pretty heavy.
He finally lost Rage Drive from that last grenade there, so, Rob's kind of in the clear now. The only thing that's going to kill right now is probably Electric. He'd have to even get a read.
Oh, my goodness. Secures it, Rob. 2 stocks taken while only taking 66%. That's an average of 33% per stock. That's crazy.
Already doing averages out there?
Yeah. Just crazy levels of control going into this game. Oh, Joel.
Oh my
gosh. We got some shenanigans happening. 1, 2, when Rob hits so every piece of nair, I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just so much damage.
And if you see too, he's doing the nair there to cover everything on the platform, so it covers almost every single get-up option. It immediately auto-cancels, and he follows it up with up-tilt. Oh, actually, he didn't. That's the one time he didn't up-tilt, but it does work there.
Yeah. I saw the vision.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
Vision was there.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. He's got really good grenade placements for Kazuya.
Oh
he just knows exactly where to place all of them.
This is how you know that Rob is just a grizzled veteran in the matchup.
He just grabbed him out of Rage Drive. That was actually the start.
Did he really?
Yeah. And he
got
the
3-stop.
That's so sad. I don't know. Okay, we actually have replays.
Yeah.
The start of Rage Drive happened, and then Rob grabbed him, and that's how we got the kill there. That's amazing.
Hopefully,
also the damage.
Our production wizard caught that replay and wants to show us real quick. Because honestly, I didn't see it.
I saw it just initially, but I also just looked at the damage. Rob did 512% in that one game.
That's crazy. And that was a 3-stock.
Like, it was just it might have just been a crouch dash. I don't know. It looked like Rage Drive was coming out, but it might have been a crouch dash.
Boom.
Yeah,
crazy.
That's where you definitely have to practice like those recoveries against Nikita, like from like every character. If you can hit it, it deactivates it for a little bit, and you can kind of recover. Looks like the Kazuya maybe doesn't have like tap jump turned off. That's a big thing. You got to like up B into the Nikita and then jump the ledge.
Oh yeah, because it does have the hitbox on it.
Oh, wait, let me see. Is it a crouch dash or is it Rage Drive? I can't tell. No, he definitely started it. The first two were crouch dashes, and then he started it.
But the Rage Drive went away as soon as the back throw happened, so he hit that % threshold, right?
Yeah.
That gets rid of it.
Yeah, and then also, even though it didn't fully happen, him just trying it, if one frame of it happened, it still counts as a use. Because you get like it's like a weird formula for this, but it's like you either get like 5 or 6 uses, or like every 6% takes away a use, pretty much. It's like a really weird thing. Okay. I like how it's programmed. I'd have to like figure out the actual math behind it, but it's really cool.
The Sakurai wizardry.
Yeah,
it's crazy what that man does. But it does look like Tractor's coming in. The last there is for the Akron guard here in game number 1. Oakland University sitting at 8 stocks to 3, a 2.5 player advantage.
Yeah, and it really all comes down to Tony doing so well versus
that
Cytonics. I mean,
truly the most pivotal moment of that set was catching the Cytonics double jump with that Tony Bear, securing the limit cross slash. Yep. It was honestly what felt like the nail in the coffin moment for at least game number 1, right?
Yeah.
There's still a whole lot of Smash Bros that gets to get played here tonight. But yeah, that what feels like the moment that took game 1 was just a simple back air.
Yeah. And after game 1, too, I was kind of like, man, our game plan kind of fell apart because Larry Rums did so well.
Yeah.
And so well against Tony, and I think that was a really good pick for them to put in, like, for their like first starter.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a little bit nervous seeing that Tony lost 2 there. I thought Cytonics was just going to come in and touch death him. The game's over.
Yeah, honestly, it was looking a little spooky actually for when Cytonics came in. Looks like trying to figure out that ban. So banning against Bayonetta, no Kalos, no Town, no Battlefield. Makes a little bit of sense, right? Don't want Bayonetta to have Kalos. I think even though Bayonetta does have like struggle killing. The wall does make Bayonetta have like the wall.
Like the
it's just an
infinite. On the wall.
It's just an infinite recovery where it's just like okay, you're just not gonna be able to deal with Bayonetta. She will determine which time ends of stalling off the ledge. Town. Town has
up Bear is I guess what you'd be like looking out for.
Town has small side blast zones, right?
Small side blast zones, yeah.
That I can understand banning that for Bayonetta. Want to limit back air possibilities, a random forward smash, or even a forward throw. Those are Bayonetta's kind of like bread and butters for side kills.
A lot of like Bayonetta kills in this game too are more like you carry someone like to the blast zone and then you do like your
forward air 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you have like a gentleman in the air. So like you're doing your gentleman in the air. And like that's what's gonna kill, or like forward throw even for Bayonetta is a kill option, and like a horrific, like terrible percent Bayonetta needs a better kill throw. But
yeah,
it's like, at 180 maybe it kills. At Town maybe it kills at 150 or something. But
busting out the witch time, trying to get something, not gonna be able to get much. That down air dropping the leg, trying to get some type of get this snake off stage, right? Because that's where Bayonetta really thrives. Bayonetta thrives when her opponent is above her or off stage, just because she is a character that has 3 jumps if she so chooses, and she is just so good at forcing you to burn and show your recovery card very early.
And we even saw like a little bit ago, like you're saying, like how the matchup could be bad. As soon as the Bayonetta actually hit a witch witch twist, right, up B, immediately got hit by grenade. So, I mean, like, the start of those combos is just so difficult on Snake for Bayonetta.
Yeah. And it is nice that Bayonetta's side B, the heel slide, or I guess afterburner kick in the air, it does work on Snake, right? One of the things when you're going into the Snake matchup is how good is your character at attacking Snake from a 45-degree angle?
Yeah.
Because the old time a timeless thing that's stayed true for Snake in this game compared to Brawl is if you are a character that can hit at his low band, like his headband, you are in a very good spot where you're not going to get blown up by grenades, and you're going to be able to kind of like safely navigate against his outer shield options.
Yeah. And afterburner kick is one of those moves, right? Like you can like, quickly burst option in there, get a hit in there, and like start your combos off of that. So
just having with bullet time, just trying to get just any little bit of damage, and this is so rough. Bayonetta 82%. This is she's a light character.
Yeah. I mean, this is like especially on PS2 with a lower ceiling. Up tilt's probably actually gonna kill here. That's why you can see Rob is crouching. He'll crouch to try and like go underneath some move and then up tilt just like immediately on reaction. So at 108, up tilt's definitely killing from Snake. So
try to blow up that up B, but down smash not one of the easiest moves to kind of like secure, especially against Snake, right? You're just not gonna be able to connect and try and two-frame him. Ooh, this is so scary. Gets an ABK, but ooh, okay, off stage. Now, one thing I'm not seeing come out from Tractor too much here is the use of just neutral B. I know.
Oh yeah, guns.
Yeah, like
gun.
Okay, good triple jump. Gonna get onto that ledge. Ooh, runs into it. He was trying. Like, I respect the attempt, right? That was one of those. I'm trying to threaten you into rolling or doing some type of defensive option so I can get the grab. But Snake is like, well, I will just trade you with an up tilt.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob just was playing so confident there. Like he was almost in a position where he probably should have been a little bit worried about. He's at 139, and he was just so confident just throwing out that up tilt.
Yeah. And Rob bringing down this Akron squad to their final stock here. Oakland still has 2 full players ready in the wing.
Bayonetta's so bad.
She is so solid. She's solid. I will admit, for a long time, I was a Bayonetta hater. As somebody who played Bayonetta in Smash 4, big Bayonetta hater and disbeliever come this game. But, I put a lot of faith in the character and some of the top dogs. Lima's still cooking. Lima, yeah. One of the Winthrop players. And, God, what is it? The European Bayonetta. I always forget what his tag is.
Is it? It's not Dark Horse, is it? Or it's something with a D.
No, it's not Rothlo.
It's something with a D. I'm pretty sure.
I forget that, but he is actually I think one of the original pioneers for Bayonetta's meta, blowing up over the last few years.
Well, they're doing really good in Europe. They actually do really well.
And in Japan, the Japanese Bayos, they're actually.
Is there a big Japanese Bayo?
Yeah. He's got a very confusing gamer tag. But
I thought it was Death Spade. Is that?
No, Death Spade's a U.S. Bayo.
Okay.
I think Death Spade's from Missouri. They're like a Midwest West type of player, I believe. Unless I'm thinking about somebody else. There is a Bayonetta out in the Midwest West.
There's a Bayonetta somewhere.
There's Bayonettas everywhere. There are witches in the walls.
Yeah.
But it does look like we are sending in NAD 79 here to clean up, right? 1 stock to 6. Some say it can't be done. But Tractor, ready to prove the disbelievers wrong.
This is our actual Bayonetta counter pick, so it wasn't we're saving it for our anchor or something like that.
Yeah.
Lucas, or NAD79, is played against Zuri a lot. Zuri's a really good Bayo from around here.
Yep.
Lucas does really well against Zuri. So I think this is one of those things where Lucas feels pretty comfortable against Bayonetta, wanted to go in.
Yeah.
Battlefield was left open too. So
I also think Mario is one of those characters that actually does very good against Bayonetta just on paper. Bayonetta is kind of one of those characters where she actually is comboable if you can get her, if you can grab. And characters that do just have a lot of play off of grabs do strong against her.
Yeah, she's a really good weight and size to get comboed. So Mario can obviously combo Bayonetta like crazy. It's just that she has one of the best air dodges.
Yeah.
So bats within might get activated because I think it's frame 2.
It's on the second frame of air dodge or something like that. It's very early. Sometimes you accidentally do it and you're like, oh gosh, I was not ready.
And you just kill yourself because you keep falling.
Yeah. Or you just somehow bats within into a far worse spot because you do get air dodge lag.
Yeah.
All All right, back air is going to secure it. 1 stock down, 5 to go. Tractor living on a prayer, but trying to, honestly, if there's a character who can finesse like some crazy stocks you got
a lot of faith in Bayo.
It is Bayonetta. Bayonetta is like, she's low-key a cheese lord.
I would love to see it because I like the character.
Oh my!
Hey, this is an opportunity right off the top. Oh, dropped out, but
I don't think he was expecting to get the single hit on that second one. Actually,
you can see like how Nad's playing right now is he's playing at the distance where like he wants like afterburner kick to come out, and he's just like waiting with the up smash.
Yeah. Forward throw, just gonna rinse and repeat. It's honestly the whole game plan is gonna be at this point: get a grab, throw. Actually,
that's not gonna kill. He should have done one more. Now he staled it. I hope it kills this time. He was gonna do it. Okay, I thought he was gonna do his little like back air thing, but
he's gonna kill with up. I was saying he's gonna kill with down air off the top.
If the first one didn't work, she traded. He just goes for it again. He's just mashing buttons.
And you saw the player cam. He popped up. You see Nad like laughing, looking behind him. It's like, you guys see that? Yes, we did. And so did everybody watching at home. But yeah, guys, that's game number 1. Oakland, 5 stocks remaining. So that honestly, 12-7 win. Pretty convincing
solid,
game number 1. And I guess while we get prep for game number 2, we'll watch one quick replay as Nad closes us out with a cheeky double down air because if it does not hit the first time, just throw it out one more time. It's Wi-Fi.
Yeah. You could tell that even the air dodge was buffered there. I mean, it wasn't even like had like an option. It was just it probably was trying to shield something earlier on, and then it gets buffered like 20 frames later for no reason.
Exactly. But guys, while we get prepped into game number 2, we'll cut to a quick break. When we get back, we'll be right into double blinds for game number 2. Stick around.
Power through the tournament with the high-quality protein Milk provides to stay energized and focused throughout the game.
Oakland University Credit Union is here to help you power up your financial game. Whether you're aiming to upgrade your gear or conquer your savings goals, OUCU has the tools you need. With awesome savings accounts, cashback reward credit cards, and an easy-to-use app, we're here to help you win both on and off the screen. Not a member? Not a problem. Visit us on campus or online at oucreditunion.org. Oakland University Credit Union, because leveling up shouldn't stop your gaming. Proud sponsor of Oakland University Athletics, federally insured by the NCUA.
All right, and we are back. It is time to get into game number 2 here. We do have both of the double blinds figured out, and it does look like the Akron team is sending out Raj first, whereas on the Oakland University side, we are getting Rob.
Yep.
So Rob coming off of a very, very strong performance in game number 1, and it's time to see if he can kind of keep that magic alive here. Game number 2.
And he was playing really well against Raj in the last game. So I'm pretty excited for this.
Yeah, it was a 3 stock.
Yeah.
So.
And this is like the same thing how we kind of wanted to start, the last game. It's just like Tony or Rob start trying to like win that first game because it's so important.
The Stairmaster for just pure, just insane good damage. Oh, okay. Rage drive on lock, but now we got the Nikita. Got to.
Hey, that was a better. I still got hit by the second Nikita, but coming from the last game, like it didn't seem like they didn't really know what to do against Nikita. That time actually deactivated him, was trying to get around it.
Yeah.
Rob was just ready to just, I'll just let go of that one and throw out a second one. But
getting that side B, just trying to get some real damage, but not gonna get much out of it. All right, ups. Ooh, try to get some. Do you think that would have killed there? I don't know if that was up smash or electric.
That's the DP input for Kazuya. So that's like the weird like uppercut. I think it's called like dragon uppercut. That probably would have killed if Rob rolled out. So
okay.
It would have had the sweet spot. There's like a really weird hitbox on it where you go nowhere. I think the sweet spot probably would have killed.
And honestly, like you were saying, compared to their last bout in game number 1, Raj really playing a excellent game this time. Really turned it around, gets the side B, gets the kill, already doing better.
Yep.
1 stock on the board. Though 70% down. It's a little rough spot still against Snake. Gotta be able to get through this onslaught of grenades because Rob's still down to trade.
Yeah, I think the difference from this one is Rob's getting hit by more of the lasers and not able to like set up the grenades as much as he was before. Before he was able to. Oh wow, that almost just killed. Sweet spot up air. Hey, Rob's going for some weird stuff. I don't know what's happening, but he usually like puts like I said, like that one grenade on the ground against Kazuya, so that it stops kind of like the electric, and then pulls out the second one to kind of throw at him. So he's playing a little bit different this time, and the Kazuya's finding more options to get inside because there isn't that one grenade there.
Ooh, 151% though.
So low.
Rob looking for an up tilt or get that Nikita going. Once again, finds it. If Raj was able to get that up B out, he would have recovered, right? He'd get that clashing hitbox right away, but, just a little shy on the draw. But we are seeing some Kazuya gameplay happening, but not going to get the end result he wanted there. Okay. Up B, getting off the top. Honestly, Raj turning it around here, coming alive. Game number 2. Boom. 1-2.
He actually caught Rob's dash away there with the grab and trying to set something up, but just couldn't quite handle the the platform tech that's going on there. He needs to do some perps tech.
Yeah.
They're trying to cover all those platform options.
Now we're seeing a very similar situation here to how game number 1 went, right? Like somebody that we are kind of on paper expecting our top dogs coming in to really be able to push us through and really take a good advantage here in the start of the set, but some surprise coming out from the Akron side. A lot of signs of life. Because honestly, this is spooky, right? Kazuya, Rage Drive, 132%. The guy's, it's going to be really tough to kill him. But he's at the point now where 65%, this is looking pretty doom and gloom for Snake.
And it's really coming down to...
didn't
he? Ooh. I think he might have...
I think he jumped.
He inputted something there.
Yeah.
But it's really coming down to...
Got vacuumed out. That's such an unfortunate way to go.
Raj definitely needs to kind of like figure out Nikita, like find out like his options against it, because Rob was just bullying him with the Nikita over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see what they pull out here. I mean, again, it's a little bit shaky start here for us. We got like the first player out of the way, but it's still only 1 stock for us.
Yeah. So let's see. He nared.
Did he nair? Okay.
Yeah, I think he hit like some type of aerial. It looked like a nair. One of those things where it's like, man, we're just new with the replay technology, which is already looking good from Stev, our production guru now,
Yeah.
figuring out replays just last week. But if only we could zoom in really, really close.
Yeah, you gotta zoom in, get like be able to draw on the
Yeah, like
replays and everything.
get the whole like magic pen going. Look, actually, we're ESPN out here. All right, so it's the forward tilt. All right, let's see. He actually just died. he was still in tumble.
See, I didn't really get to see it, but is it like the snake there? Did he like lay down almost and just like stick his head into the blast zone?
I'm not too sure, but it was just Kazuya and tumble animation inside the magnifying glass. It's crazy.
Some characters when they tumble, they just like spread themselves out as wide as possible. They just stick themselves in the blast zone.
Take me blast zone. All right. Interested to see who comes in now.
Looks like Cytonics. Yeah.
Yep. The tried and true number two entry for Akron has been Cytonics all set.
Yeah, like this is like, I mean, I don't know if this is how they always, run their crew battles or anything like that, but this is what we were trying to prepare for, right?
Yeah.
Is putting like Robert Tony in to pull out Cytonics, to pull out Tractor so we can counterpick him. So we'll kind of see how good Rob does here against Cytonics. What we saw last time was Cytonics doing more of like a campier play style, throwing out those Hadoukens as much as possible, and trying to like wall out Snake or kind of catch him off guard.
Now, to look ahead here a little bit, right? Say Rob's not successful taking that first stock off. Tied up 9-9. What do you think the Golden Grizzlies got to do to try and recover that lead that we had? Do you think it's a send in Tony right away, or do you think we bring in a Nad or even Avian throwing Min in there?
So I think because of how the last game went, with Tony actually doing pretty well against Cytonics with one stock, I think they'd feel pretty comfortable just throwing in Tony. Or at least that's probably what I would do.
Oh, then Nikita almost got the kill. Chasing him deep up there.
Oh, that's going to be death right there. The only other option I could see, we could put in NAD 79 right now. I definitely would assume Tony's going in. It's because Tony did so well the last game. But the only other matchup we would actually want to play here is probably Nad.
Okay.
Because Minmin, like seemed like on paper should destroy Ken.
Yeah.
Ken can actually get in on Minmin, and then you're right on top of Minmin. It's so bad. So.
And Minmin doesn't have a whole lot of good, really strong get off me tools outside of up smash.
Yeah, and it's not even fast enough to punish anything from Ken.
Oh wow.
So as soon as Ken's touching Minmin, it's so bad. So I'm assuming we're putting Tony in.
Big Tony coming in.
It makes sense. Just because Tony's performance the last game, I don't think necessarily we'd ever want to do this counter pick, because I think this is their counter pick for Tony. Usually is putting in Cytonics.
Yeah.
But Tony was just playing really well, so I think you could just see it. He's trying to maybe figuring out the matchup where he's figured it out last game. So. And then what do they have? They have Lair Realms, the Wii Fit, and Tractor.
Yep. Wii Fit, Bayo, and 3 stocks of Cytonics.
Yeah.
So it definitely looking like a much better game number 1 here, or game number 2 here for Akron. Definitely coming in a lot stronger. Figuring out, honestly, credits to Raj for having an absolute 180 on their game 1 performance, and really, honestly, pausing on anything that could look like a wound from game number 1 here.
Yeah, because you said it was a 3 stock, right? So it went from 3 stock to almost even taking the game off of Rob. So he went for it. Oh, that back throw is so good.
That's one of those really good anti-cloud throws.
Yeah, just
like a Sonic back
all
throw.
The way to the ledge, throws him off stage, and then you have a chance to edge guard Cloud right away.
Oh, do you think that was a misinput for a potential Shoryuken there?
So that was medium. I'm pretty sure if he did it correctly, I trust that Cytonics is smart enough. Medium Shoryuken in the air is the strongest Shoryuken aerial base.
Forward smash. Tony hates when I tell him that move is broke.
He does it at like the weirdest time. He does it whenever he thinks like, if I get hit, it's fine. But it could kill. So right there, obviously, like he catches a get up, it's gonna kill. If he gets hit there, maybe he takes like 30%. It's not a big deal.
Oh, missed that dash grab. Okay, really interesting choice of Nair. Definitely, I think, threw Cytonics for a loop as much as it threw us there. Not even knowing that that was probably a option even. For 17% though, Tony looking like he's just, whoa!
Oh, man, the rage there almost actually just took that stock at 80%. That was insane.
Great air dodge and get off the ledge. Tony
Yeah,
getting
Tony
a little
just
swinging.
Oh.
But that's what he was waiting for, right? He's just trying to bait the Shoryuken of Cytonics. It was all according to his plan.
Yeah. Make it look like he doesn't know what he's doing so that the other person, you know, thinks they have something to call it out.
Oh my gosh, that almost killed. Ooh, I thought we were going to get to see a parry into punish, but just narrowly whiffed it.
I think Ken has to do down tilt there to get the punish. He tried to go for down smash, was like a little bit slower, obviously. Just couldn't really get the
grab.
punish.
I think,
wow.
that was about to be so meaty. That's stock. I think one thing that I'm really liking from Tony's play is that he's doing a lot of like these strong stray aerials and hitting on shield, and he's really being able to just force Cytonics into these moments of staying in shield, just getting a free grab. That's kind of like one of those things that's always really been strong against the fighting game characters, right? It's just positioning them to the point where you can just run up and grab them.
Yeah. Especially, you know, a lot of the fighting game characters don't really expect you to run at them, right? I mean, they're the ones that are always running in at you. Oh, that goes through shield. He tried to SDI out. He couldn't get out. But.
Oh, unfortunate. But, you know, still a lot. There's still a lot left in the tank, right? OU's got plenty of characters left in the pool that probably can get through this last stock of Cytonics and then deal with the Wii Fit Trainer, deal with the Bayonetta. We've got Nad's Mario, Avian's Min Min.
Yep.
We've got the Trisket Pac-Man, and even we have a Kazuya Mishima of our own.
Yeah, I definitely would not put Kazuya in here.
No, that honestly, that's what everybody was saying is that Kazuya is almost like you're throwing.
Yeah.
Ken is just very good against the character, actually.
Yeah, it's like, it's not like a, you know, like a 70-30 matchup or something ridiculous, but like Ken definitely wins. So throwing in a Kazi here, just, I would definitely not do. I could definitely see either Lucas here, so Nad 79, the Mario.
Getting Trisket Pac.
Oh, there you go.
Trisket Pac-Man coming in. Okay. I think that's now this is one of those characters, right? It's like, okay, we need to slow the tempo down immediately.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely with Pac-Man, like in a matchup
cut,
like this.
Cut the tempo and try to physically, through the course of playing the game, ice Cytonics down.
Yeah.
By throwing fruit at him, dropping some hydrants.
And just running away.
And then Trisket random forward smashes.
Yep. I random forward smashes, the intuition up smash, and then grabbing 100 times and missing. But they always work eventually.
You know? I think Trisket's model is like, as long as it's never 0%.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. He never gets punished enough. So if I grab 100 times and I only died for 10 of them, hey, it worked out. The other
90% of the time, it didn't kill me.
Yeah.
But here we go. Trisket Pac-Man coming in. And it does look like we are going to small battlefield once again.
Yep.
This has been a very popular pick for this whole set. It's just been going to small battlefield.
Yeah, it's a nice like neutral stage. A lot of people like. There's nothing too crazy about it. Ken really likes this stage. Tristan probably just wants some extra like platforms in there to hide behind. I do think though. Yes, immediately showed off right away. Ken and Ryu have a lot of options against Hydra and a lot of against the fruits even.
Okay.
When Tristan goes to throw a fruit, if the Ken player's just mashing any tilt, it'll almost always catch it every single time. Smash. See, Cytonics is actually doing pretty well here. I think Tristan needs to find a way to get away. Like Cytonics putting on so much pressure right now.
Going off stage is one way to alleviate that. Oh, the Shoryuken just whiff, hitting a very sour spot. Oh, some very risky hits on Shield. Okay,
yeah, there's the grab. A shield break. Yeah. So right there, he went for the shield break setup, and Tristan let go of shield. And just goes for the kill anyway, so. Cytonix is just playing this so well. He's finding his options to get in and then just staying in there as long as possible.
And Triscuit's just really not finding any hits. I think that is really, like, you know, despite Cytonix obviously playing the matchup really well right now, it's just Triscuit's just got nothing.
Yeah. Oh, see, and he didn't die for it, so he's probably like, you know what, I'm going to get up on stage, I'm going to grab again. And he did. And now he's going to die. So maybe he won't do it again. Why is it so predictable? He's going to up smash now. Oh no. That would have killed if Tristan had reacted a little bit quicker there. I think he was just trying to cover like a roll option.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, hitting the inside hit, not what you want to see. Okay, back air. Good position. Gets the orange, prevents scurvy, and prevents a 3-stock.
Yeah.
Whew.
See, now,
clutch Tristan moment.
Yeah, clutch after, dropping like 3 other things, but so now we got tracked. Is it tracked or tractor?
So tractor is what they said was on like Smash Player or whatever the searching
whatever
thing is, but it says tracked on NACE.
Okay.
Say tracked. It's their fault that they put their tag in wrong.
And they put tractor on there, so we're gonna go with tractor. And so the Bayonetta is coming in. I could see Tristan and Lucas, finding a way to make this work. But I could even see Avian coming in with the Min Min for like these other matchups here. And
you think even against the Wii Fit trainer?
Oh yeah, Min Min against Wii Fit trainer, because the Wii Fit's gonna like try and stand the ledge.
Yeah.
You just throw out Ramran 3,000 times and.
Sometimes like I never know about like the Wii Fit Min Min interactions where it's like on paper, it seems like Wii Fit trainer kind of might beat him, or it's close.
What I've seen, I guess, just like from Avian playing other like Wii Fit trainers like So Good Pop and things like that. The Wii Fit just nares the header, hits the ball back, or just does Ram for 3 hours, and it just keeps pushing Wii Fit off stage over and over again.
Okay.
And it's the up B's so slow. Ram does the 2-frame, and it just keeps resetting over and over again.
Got it. And it looks like we're heading to Pokemon Stadium 2. We are staying on this very bi-plat style of gameplay here. Triscuit's got to drop 2 stocks. Tractor has the opportunity to really set Akron up for a huge amount of success into the later, as we enter the last half of this game.
And I could definitely see, Tractor really liking, just being on PS2. The blast zones are really helpful for Bayonetta, possibly getting a kill off the top. Bayonetta's just getting these up B out of shields and getting like a lot of percent every single time.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you don't care how many times Witch Twist is getting stale, because you're just gonna all you're doing is you're just going for the damage.
Yeah.
Play for damage.
Yeah, play for damage. Go for damage.
Oh my gosh, I was honestly expecting Tristan to get down aired there or down smashed. It would have been kind of funny.
He needs to get punished more for these options so that he stops going for them. Here's a nice 30%.
Get a forward smash.
Yep. There's the random F smash like you're talking about. See, Bayonetta right now, if Tristan's able to pull Bell, which he was, he recaught Bell instead of going for the smash tag.
Oh my god, that was a 0 DI bear.
It was either 0 to DI or he just held to the left as far as possible. Because that was
some bad GDI.
He should not have died there.
All right.
He's making Bayonetta look like a good character.
Yeah, we're not supposed to do that. That's against the agenda. But now Akron up 6 stocks to 3 here, going into Oakland's last player. Possibly Nad coming in.
Yeah,
it does look like Nad.
I can see Nad going in just because of, like I said, he does really well against Zuri. He's probably one of the only players we have that's feels like they can beat a Bayo.
Okay.
Right, and then the Wii Fit trainer coming afterwards. Nad has done pretty well against other Wii Fit trainers, including So Good Pop and other notable players in our area. So I can see if there was a player to somehow steal this,
Yeah.
it could be NAD.
Okay. I love to hear it. So, choosing some Xenoblade music in a classic NAD fashion.
Yep. Either be Xenoblade or Final Fantasy, because he's as obsessed with both of those franchises. And then he plays Mario, which is so confusing to me. But.
It's so funny. Banning Kalos, Battlefield, and Small Battlefield. Right back to Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah, they ended up on Battlefield last time, which was
not a good decision.
Yeah, it actually was really scary. I mean, obviously, like Mario's notorious for being on like a triplat stage and just doing extremely well, but the Bayo almost stole a stock at very early percent because he got an up B on the top platform. I mean, that could have easily stolen a stock there.
Just waiting for Akron to hop into the arena, and then we can get into potentially the last match here for game number 2. But we'll have to find out. 3 stocks left for the Oakland University Golden Grizzlies and the University of Akron Zips. Got 6 stocks left. This is it's going to be tough. But we've seen NAD come back from some crazier sets.
I think this is one of our first sets too. I think that we played that's like gone to or potentially like a game 3.
Yeah, in a long time.
Yeah.
At least in NACE, rather.
Yeah. Like I said, Bayonet is a rough character because I think most of our players don't have a lot of experience with that character. Nad's played one of the only ones. So.
Yeah. Getting good damage, tons of witch twist. 1, 2, 3, tap, 84%. Doing so good. Tractor is at just securing good damage, right?
I don't know if you just saw that, but Tractor looks so ready for Lucas to throw out a bear there. He goes for that, he's super safe back air against Bayonetta. And what Tractor just immediately called it up by running off stage and doing afterburn kickback on.
Good back air out shield responding to the ABK. First witch twist thrown out all game so far for Tractor. Now that it's been thrown out, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but the down smash, the last hit. Oh.
The smash attack and the smash attack while you're invincible is just such a good call out.
All right, throw, down air, going to go for the damage, so you can't, you avoid the bats within, and where it's going to give you a crazy punish. Good uppy early to avoid any type of cheesy stuff coming out from Bayonetta.
Oh, he missed that last up air there. That could have been like a really big string. Maybe not led to a kill, but a lot more percent.
Huge forward air. Honestly, that was going to be a rough situation if you were Tractor anyway. So much, because of how Bayonetta works, the more up Bs and honestly special moves you use while you're in this.
Oh, he fell out.
Well, so Bayonetta just has so much landing lag when you use up B and side Bs in the air and stuff. So it was good living.
Yeah, Lucas really needs this stock because it's going to be so rough going into layer realms with one stock. Oh my
Spike,
God. No. Okay.
He's like, okay,
gosh.
I can't get the up B. I can't get the up B. I will just go for forward air.
Yeah, Lucas is really just trying to hold on to this second stock here because you need almost everything you have. Oh my gosh. That's it. That's a stock.
Rapid jab. I love that type of kills, actually. It's so funny. It's just the JoJo move. Okay, good sets of forward airs in, honestly, some pretty solid early damage.
Oh, no up smash there.
Back throw, just going to get him off stage.
Even if Lucas takes this stock here, he still has 3 more on layer realms he's going to have to take out.
Oh, you can tell he's kind of looking for that up smash.
Oh, he even got the, it wasn't single hit, but just so close.
Oh, man. Tractor, you can tell, is probably a little bit bummed about that.
Yeah.
But, the heaviest sigh of relief if you're NAB right there. Wow. 1 stock to 3. This is going to be, it's do or die.
Yeah. And like I said, I mean, Lucas, or NAD79, has a chance. I mean, he's done really well against other Wii Fit trainers, but when we saw Layrum's the last game, he was playing very well.
Yeah.
So I don't really think that guy's going to get 3 stocked. I mean, Definitely has the
Unlikely.
ability. Yeah. Especially with Wii Fit. I mean, you can just play on the ledge for most of the time. You're probably not going to get like a cheese that much.
Yeah. Oh, and where are we going? So it looks like banning FT Callus Townsend. We know the Wii Fit trainer's coming in, getting rid of anything that can just give too much space to Wii Fit trainer. Where do you think if you're a Wii Fit trainer, where do you counter pick Mario?
Is Callus open?
Callus gone. FT Callus Town?
I would have went Callus first.
True. My guess, I think we're probably just either going back to Pokemon Stadium, just trying to.
I can see small.
I think it's either small or PS2.
Yeah.
I think the reason why I would potentially see PS2 is just bigger stage. Create more space.
The only reason I'm saying small is Wii Fit doesn't necessarily kill off the top, right? So like you want to take that away from Mario. PS2 has one of the lower ceilings, so you go to small battlefield, you get kind of like the same platform layout. You still get that platform above you to protect you, and also you don't give that advantage to the Mario player.
And it does look like we're going to small battlefield.
Yeah. So sounds like I know something.
Sounds like it might be a Smash Bros. Coach.
I'm glad every once in a while I'm right about at least one thing. You know,
that's what matters. But here we go, game. The last player for both teams, 1 stock to 3, Oakland. On the ropes, not wanting to take this to a game number 3 if possible, looking to get a 2-0 and go home. But University of Akron, these Zips don't want to make it easy. And here we go, on to it.
I can already see like Lucas is playing so much safer, trying to get a cheese kill right away. I mean, you just definitely like can't take any extra percent. Like you have to try and take this first stock without taking even like 60%.
Yeah. Try to get that dash attack to catch that 2-frame. Good grab up air. Just going to try and get some solid percent here as much as possible. Oh, what a trade up tilt with the grab.
Probably not going to be a kill here, but so much percent. That's it. The more the caves are coming out, you can just tell Lucas is like, he's playing really well, but he's like, if I can get some kind of cheese here, I got to do it.
Yeah, he's looking for some Gouda.
It's going to be a regrab. Oh, is it not a regrab? So now this is at the percent where it's going to be really hard for Lucas. He can't get hit at all.
Yeah.
E-breathing forward tilt's probably going to kill here. Back air to shield's probably going to kill.
There it is. Now that's one of the, we've seen many sets get clutched up by that jab into forward air, or forward smash rather.
You can see the Wii Fit's going for either like the gentleman to ground the opponent so you can like just F-tilt Lucas, or he's going to just try and go for a raw F-tilt and just take that stock.
Everything gone. This is huge. Oh, good jump.
Yeah.
Grounded.
Oh, wow. The mash on Lucas was crazy there. Yeah. He just keeps getting like just at the wrong percent to get like a full Mario combo there. Back here.
Good DI out from that down throw. Try to get a cheeky read on that ledge get up. Back throw. Yep, just going to throw him off stage. Get the... That went nowhere.
It actually went backwards. I was not surprised. I like not expecting that at all. Oh, that was insane. Lucas is actually playing that really well here. I mean, it's definitely like a really rough spot. Almost anything's going to kill.
Okay, 165%. This could be the craziest loop. This could be a crazy moment.
Rage Mario is definitely a thing. I mean, if he gets a grab, I could actually see the kill happen here. That's not killing. That's not killing.
Watch out for the ball.
Now, so we're going to come down to, can this Wii Fit hit a jab or an F-tilt? I mean, that's what they're going to be going for almost the whole time here.
Up there.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, no way.
No way.
Okay.
Oh,
no.
my God.
Oh, like, Lucas. Yeah, he's out of, like, the percent now. So this is actually where Mario kind of struggles.
Right.
To get a kill.
But you know what is always on lock? A forward smash, up smash, dash attack from the... Oh, my God. Deep breathing.
Oh, my gosh.
Taking advice from Wii Fit trainer here.
No way. He might have saved him. I don't know.
Oh, my
wow, this
God.
Wii Fit's playing so good, actually.
Nail biter. You could hear a pin drop.
Oh, my gosh. This is insane.
The ball.
200%. Oh, he nared. I don't know how.
No. ball off the top.
He DI'd in.
My God, my heart is pounding. I can't imagine what Nad is feeling like.
I didn't even know what to say. It's like such an intense.
That's one of those moments where you shut up and you just let the match speak for itself. Man. Oh my God, that was.
That's like what I was saying though. I mean, Lucas had somehow had the opportunity to actually like take that game.
Yeah.
Lairums was able to take it.
Clutch.
So we'll go into game
number 3.
Here.
So I think while we kind of get set up for game 3, both teams probably taking a quick breather, talk about it. We'll cut to a quick little break. When we get back, game number 3. Who goes to winter semis? And welcome back from that quick short break, guys. Thanks for sticking around here. We have game number 3 of Oakland University versus the University of Akron here. Winner it's a best of 1 now. Best of 1. Who goes to play Winthrop in the semifinals of the fall playoffs? We're about to find out as both players or both teams do the double blind and start going through the band process. We're not too sure of who is starting here on the Akron side.
It should be Raj the Kazia.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what they showed in the blind. So it'd be NAD 79 on Mario for Oakland University.
Oh, is that what that's why they kind of just like click start on the arena, then click B. Oh, got it.
And it'd be Raj Kazia on Akron. And okay. I think it's probably not exactly what we were looking for, but it's definitely. I mean, Lucas has played this matchup hours and hours and hours. So
I think this, legitimately, I think this could be, in terms of how Game 2 went, right? I think for the matchup, I think this is probably a best case scenario. I think any of our players are probably confident enough to go back into fight against Acacia. Yeah. Not too sure. Oh,
maybe wrong stage or something.
They said they were going PS2. Oh, there. Because Akron's like, we have to be player 2.
Oh,
so
yeah,
kind.
yeah.
So kind for our production, actually. I love when people are just like, sorry, I know I'm supposed to be player 2 because you guys are hosting the arena, so you guys get to be player 1. And it makes production a lot easier. Less buttons to have to swap on the Google form. But here we go.
And I definitely think, this is one of those matchups where Mario can't just jump in like he usually does, right? He's got to watch out for electric, kind of like space more things out. But Kazi is at that like weight and that fall speed where if he gets hit by up air, he's taking so much damage.
Yeah. Mario I thought there was going to be potential self-destruct, but it's Kazius. Kazius got a pretty strong vertical. But yeah, Mario is just so fond of playing into characters that suffer from kind of like big body, low-key fastballer syndrome.
Yeah.
You can just You just get a grab and you get to go to Imagination Land.
That's what's funny too is like a lot of matchups, Kazuya being heavy is like the best part for Kazuya. Right? That's like a huge buff for Kazuya because you're not going to die that early. Against Mario, that just means every string works that much longer.
Yeah. Oh, that forward smash call out was crazy from Nad actually.
Wow,
Okay.
that was a really good just a whole string from Raj there actually.
It was cute.
Yeah.
A little cute. Most people don't like to say that about Kazuya stuff.
Most people complain about Kazuya,
Yeah.
so. Oh, he's going for like Furps, and then he's going for up tilt instead of the rising crouching jab there. That's it right
Gas
there.
boot. Mario.
Mario's broken.
Lucas and Nad just trying to find a grab to get this Kazuya off stage, get that rage drive out of being a possibility here. Yeah, roll. Us old veterans call that the Goma Kempi.
Yeah. the roll behind grab.
Roll behind grab for back throw kill as the Goma Kempi. Okay.
Yeah. And this is, if Mario can get that up air on Kazuya, it's just any kind of string just starts working.
Oh, that was. Oh, just whiffed it. You can tell Nad kind of slowing down the tempo just a little bit here. Very, very different from what we saw in the last game.
So we just saw is Kazuya using, I forget what the move's called, but it's his it's like DP input with special. It's invincible in that first like opening part of it, so it went right through Mario F smash and got the kill.
Oh, that down smash setting at a really awkward angle. I do not think that Raj was ready for it, but managed to recover. If that flood had even just hit a little bit, that would have been a no recovery possibility for the.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Ooh, stocked. Raj coming out the gate strong. Raj, something happened after game number 1. He goes, all right, I can never get 3 stocked again.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
And I think this kind of puts us in a weird spot because obviously like Nad was the one taking out like the Bayo and the Wii Fit and things like that. So now kind of have to figure out how we can get rid of this Kazuya and then still be able to take out those other players.
Definitely. Ooh.
And I think we just I think Rob's going in is what I would guess.
Yeah. I
Rob
think you
Pablo or Avian.
I think you send in Rob here. I think Rob is the best chance in terms of being able to carry into the next game, right? Because I think you still want to hold the potential trump card into the Cytonics counter pick with Tony. And now we're looking at a potentially interesting game number, it's that interesting now 4th pick for Oakland, right?
Yeah.
We have not seen Poison Jam come out yet this series.
Because Cytonics is there. This would have to be like Cytonics goes in like game 1 or something, and then we take out Cytonics. Then now we have
we have the Poison Jam pick.
I definitely think it's going to be either Rob on Snake or Avian on Min Min.
Well, you're correct. We do have Rob coming in next.
Yeah.
Rob on Snake. We're going to be getting those bans here from the University of Akron here momentarily. But man, honestly, Akron really starting to come alive here after game number 2. What went from a heartbreak, like almost a nail bite, like the definition of a nail biter in that Wii Fit Mario set matchup. Oh my God. Banger. Cinema, as people would say.
I just can't believe how close it was. I mean, Nad was living to over 200%.
200%. That's something you don't really see all that often, especially against Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah. And now we're going to watch a game that might take 10 minutes.
That's crazy. Crazy.
Because Rob's hopefully going to play this, like I was saying earlier, like, putting that grenade out there, setting up grenades, and just camping as much as possible.
Yeah, because honestly, Nad was only able to get 1 stock off of that Kazuya, so sitting at 11 stocks left, we are down 2 stocks. This is this is one of those positions where like what we were sitting at, right, in game number 1, where we're sitting in the driver's seat. This is our call. We say when we're going to stop.
Yeah.
But now we got to try and steal the wheel back, take control here, and it looks like just a Kalos, Battlefield, and Smashville ban. So we're going right to small Battlefield.
Yep.
It's been the tried and true pick for Rob.
Yeah, and I think it's just Snake obviously wants the platforms there, and you don't really want to give Kazuya a stage where like he has like a single platform. So I mean, small battlefield makes sense. PS2's probably was PS2 banned.
PS2 was not banned.
I mean, you don't want to die from like electric up smash, right? So
Go for a little higher ceiling there.
yeah.
But there we go. Heading into match number 2.
And Raj with 2 stocks still, so it's gonna be pretty rough for Rob to not lose 1 or like lose 2 stocks here even. I mean, as many stocks as he can hold on to, we're gonna really need these.
Yeah, right away. Just dancing on that platform, dropping 2 grenades and a C4.
What a
Boom,
grab.
boom. Okay. A little spooky there for a second, but okay. Nair. Oh, trying to go for some big damage. Oh.
Wow. A lot of scrambling on that platform there. I think both players are just, you know how much this like really matters to like this 1 stock. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of the things I'm noticing from Raj is he's playing a lot better in advantage against like both Lucas and like Rob so far. So he's kind of like getting better strings, better combos, and also like doing better like ledge trapping as well.
C4 is going to be coming into play here momentarily, but that grenade takes it. Oh, a lot of explosions.
Yeah. And now, there we go. Okay, I was gonna say Rob is just looking for like any kind of percent just to like make sure rage drive is gone. Now up tilt kills. Yep.
Yeah. That was so clutch. That was like one of the riskiest lasers you probably could have asked for in that situation, but it is exactly everything Rob wanted.
And Rob's in a really good spot here. I mean, 100% is not even that bad against Kazuya. I mean, obviously like electric and up smash is gonna kill, but almost like nothing else is really gonna kill. So you just have to make sure Rob can still camp out with these grenades, play a little bit more passive, and you know, try and get him with a Nikita or try and get him with an edge guard.
Run through reverse forward tilt was crazy, actually. Nikita, I think this has been one of the biggest things that has actually kind of showcased true adaptation out of Raj. Is the guy is avoiding Nikitas.
Yeah.
The guy,
yeah.
He's like, I was never hit by Nikitas.
Yeah.
That is fake. That's like fake footage. That's not me.
And Rob is like, he's going back to like, you know, game 1 where he's not really hitting these Nikitas, but he's doing like grenade setups way better like he was like the first time they played.
Yeah.
And I think right now for
huge.
C4.
Huge.
Yeah.
Ooh, even behind the desk. I tried to do my hardest, never to be too biased in my casting. Huge. We needed that one.
I think it's funny too, because I love being biased against my own team.
That's true.
So I'm always rooting for Cytonics, so the characters I actually like. Because who wants to root for a Snake that's running away? Although I love Snake. So.
You do love you love camping.
I love Snake. I don't like camping. I tell them to camp though. That's all I tell them to do.
I think for somebody who preaches about how much they hate camping, I think I've seen you time out a lot more people.
I'm pretty sure when we played, I tried to time you out.
Yeah.
When you played Olimar?
Yeah, you did.
I was like, I'm gonna time him out.
Yeah, you certainly did. It's crazy. Like, man preaches about timeout.
Hey, look,
that's weak.
There's a way to win in this game.
Yeah.
And it is the passive play style. It's very good.
It's pretty powerful.
I'm not good enough to play like, Spargo. I know every option you're going to do and I call it out. It's more like I'm going to sit there.
You don't have the 18 layers of Yomi activated.
I got one layer. It's I shield and I up B,
Yep. Exactly. It does. Now it looks like we're going to Kalos here for game number 2. One of the first times we're actually seeing Kalos getting picked.
Yeah, this is an interesting pick for just Ken in general. I mean, I don't really like this stage as Ken, but maybe like Cytonics just likes that space. Some characters really like space against Snake, which sounds a little bit weird, but you get like more space to like get around grenade or like kind of choose your options.
Yeah, Kalos, Kalos a big map. The biggest. It is the biggest map.
Yep.
That was legal.
By far. And I think maybe too, Cytonics is thinking, I'm gonna get the stock first every time, and I'm gonna kill before Snake does.
What is going on?
I think Rob waited for the grenade to blow up so he didn't like mess up his own recovery. That's one thing with so when you air dodge to ledge, it's like, I think it's 14 frames till you grab ledge. It's not like a normal 2-frame. So Cytonic's just, ready for the air dodge every time.
He just hits him with a big toe.
Cytonic's is doing really well against Snake.
You know what's crazy is, like, Cytonic's has all series long performed very well, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, when I'm thinking about it, I think the honest low-key MVP of this series, if you are on this Akron side, it has really come down to Raj.
Yeah.
But, you are your team at the end of the day. But right now, Cytonic's doing such a good opening job, taking 2 stocks off of Rob, unanswered yet.
So far, what I've been noticing is a lot of people aren't ready for
dash check. Oh,
like when Cytonic's is gonna fully charge focus.
Yeah, we'll take the
SD there.
Take it. We take those.
I think like Cytonic's is just like mixing up focus just enough, and it's kind of like mixing up our players. And one of them like went through Tony's shield, or they're Rob tried to spot dodge one.
A trade, okay, good. C4 to get some damage out. Catches the jump, full hit of Nair. Ooh.
Oh, he went for it.
A little bit of a panic roll there from Rob, but back to neutral.
It looks like Cytonic's is trying to like slow down just a little bit, because now I think he's just really worried about like maybe losing the second stock here.
Yeah, and honestly, he's been doing such a good. Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, just wait for the. You have to wait for the either side end or the focus end. Rob's doing so well in this last stock here.
This is when Rob comes alive sometimes, is that last stock situation when his back is against the wall. And he knows that he's got to put the team on his back, pull some extra grenades out. Make you think that there's actually 4 grenades out on stage at any time. And now you can kind of see Rob is being a little bit more meticulous in his play, right? He's really, like waiting. Back throw, huge. Nikita play. Nope.
Nikita the wrong direction.
Nikita the wrong direction.
Oh, that's it, yeah. That was really good by Cytonic's. He called out, I think he called out a grenade pull. This went for just straight down air to shore. You can. Really good play. I mean, Cytonic's was playing around grenades so well, like the first couple stocks, and then Rob like adjusted, like you're saying, playing a little bit more meticulous. But Cytonic's just hard called out that grenade pull.
Yeah, but Rob may have lost. Like Rob may have come in and lost the stocks though. But taking Cytonic's down to that last stock, that's huge.
Yeah.
For Tony coming in here, right? Now, this is the tempo that Tony likes to play at. Now, Tony's got 3 stocks to play. He's just got to do 1. We've been seeing Tony do so good in this matchup against Cytonic's all series long that it's honestly been looking almost uncontested on Cytonic's being able to take the stocks.
Yeah.
And take a match off Tony.
And I think, like I said, at least before today, like most of the time, Cytonic's is their counter pick for Tony.
Yeah.
So even though obviously we're putting in Tony here, I think Tony's probably feeling confident they can at least take this one without losing one, like over like somebody else that we could put in. And if we take this one stock out, we take out Cytonic's. Now it actually opens up. Now we have PJ as an option.
Yeah.
I think this also opens up like Avian as well on Min. So we have like a little bit more options as long as Tony can take this one stock.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see what stage we're going to. Small battlefield.
It's a good Ken stage, and everyone likes this. It's just like a nice balanced stage where there's no like.
There was a time where I was trying to very much be the spearhead that this removes Pokemon Stadium 2 from the starter list.
Yeah. I can see it too. I mean,
people
PS2.
People didn't respect the vision.
Especially in this meta too, with like Steve like doing really well on PS2 and just like the ceiling height. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of %.
Ooh. Big. Ooh. Living.
The next interaction though is definitely killing. This is where Cytonic's is kind of like historically like just immediately throwing out like Shoryuken.
Yeah.
So if Tony jumps here, I can just see Shoryuken coming out.
Oh, he's starting to throw out his up smash of his own, looking for his clutch card. Trying to just bait out. Ooh.
Down smash?
Oh,
down
so
smash,
close.
You just can't. You have to do down tilt. He needs to start changing it up. You'd have to catch the up B so much higher.
Oh, that
If
was.
this side B comes out, that's it.
Tony has missed up so many of those down airs at ledge all match long,
he
or
couldn't
all
punish
series
it.
long. It doesn't matter what characters come out. It's just been something that he's just narrowly whiffed on.
Yeah, that's an invincible move from Ken. Twice he did it, so that's like heavy up tilt. It's going to be invincible on his top half of his body, so you can call out anything Tony's going to do there. Yeah.
Huge.
Yep.
All right. Tony may have lost one, but it's just one.
Yeah. And so now we got Tractor and Layer Realms.
Yep. Bayonetta and Weaver Trainer. Now I think, do you put all the pressure back on Leia Helms to do another Anchor Miracle, or do you put him in here to try and it's Leia Realms coming.
Yeah, I'd put Layer Realms in just because of Game 1. I mean, Game 1 he actually did pretty well against Tony.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was the one that put Tony on one stock. So I mean, I could see Layer Realms going in here trying to take a stock or two. You put in Tractor. I mean, we haven't really done that well against Tractor, honestly.
No, it's been relatively neutral, I would say.
Yeah.
But so FD Smashville Callous bans for Tony. He preemptively chose. Oh, looks like Akron left the lobby.
Something happened. I don't know.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, a little bit of time here. We can talk about what's going on. So, if you're Leia Realms, what are you trying to counterpick here? You got 3 stocks. You have a 3 stock to 2. You got 1 stock advantage here. I do think Tony choosing going right to Town City probably is the right idea.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing you're gonna get to FD. Yeah. Looks like Akron didn't realize that it was them. They're the ones that disconnected there.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a series so far! I'm glad that this did go the distance. Coach Huntley, Akron's director, was saying, he's when I said hey, let's play on Tuesday. We can play before both of us team play our NACC match. He goes, we would, but what happens if we go the distance?
Yeah.
Man had future sight.
They're playing really well today.
Yeah.
I mean, when we scrimmed, obviously we definitely did a little bit better in the scrim. I think we got a little bit luckier with our picks. So they maybe adjusted to how we kind of started that.
Yeah.
But I think Laram's just it's overperforming, and Raj as well.
Yeah.
Kind of from just previous games, the scrim and everything. So kind of having to adjust to that and adjust to losing extra stocks to the players that maybe we thought Rob or Tony could just take out
Yes.
without even having to worry about them. We actually one of the practices we actually ran into Layer Rumps just randomly on quick play.
Oh really?
So
That's kind of funny.
Played them for an hour or something.
That's
like
really
that.
funny actually. That's one of the. It's very coincidental sometimes. Obviously, there's so many people playing Smash Bros at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Out in the world, that the odds of running into a collegiate player who's also just practicing is relatively high. But I think about this one time, the Rocket League team, they were just doing 3-man warm-ups, and they ran into the whole team from some college.
From another college.
Yeah, who was also just doing threes. There was that. Got a quick little replay gallery going through. So this is in game number 2.
We have replay galleries now?
We do.
It's actually kind of cool.
We got the tech. Boom. That was so smooth.
Oh, yeah.
Just vacuumed himself out.
It's just Nikita being a menace over and over and over again. Oh. It's funny he just DI'd there. One of the other ones he actually tried to SDI out.
Uh-oh. Looking like some potential internet issues over on the Akron side.
Oh, this is where we got to call a moderator, get him DQ'd, No, we try to always avoid that actually. Yeah, that's medium short. That's pretty cool. But I mean, so if they actually get a chance to play, hopefully we do. Cloud Wii Fit is going to come down to, can this Wii Fit just camp out Tony as much as possible?
Yep.
And then as soon as Tony hits Wii Fit, how far can he take it? Because he's going to have to try and take it as far as possible.
While we wait, I guess, because we got to wait for this their internet issues, I guess we'll cut it to a quick break, and when we get back, we'll be right into it for the continuation of game number 3 of Akron versus Oakland. Please, guys, stick around. We got a banger of a set that's getting ready to finish up, and you don't want to miss anything. Stick around.
Power through the tournament with the high-quality protein milk provides to stay energized and focused throughout the game.
Oakland University Credit Union is here to help you power up your financial game. Whether you're aiming to upgrade your gear or conquer your savings goals, OUCU has the tools you need. With awesome savings accounts, cashback reward credit cards, and an easy-to-use app, we're here to help you win both on and off the screen. Not a member? Not a problem. Visit us on campus or online at oucreditunion.org. Oakland University Credit Union, because leveling up shouldn't stop your gaming. Proud sponsor of Oakland University Athletics, federally insured by the NCUA.
And welcome back. Sorry about that, guys. It looks like the technical issues on the Akron side have been solved. Thankfully, we would have never wanted to have a series this good end via like a disqualification, having an asterisk left to it, right? That's not how we want to operate. We want to earn our ticket into the NACE top 4 tomorrow, actually.
Yeah.
But here we go. It is Leia Realms versus Anthony Isn't Cool, and we are going to Pokemon Stadium 2. You can tell maybe like that a little bit of the time break, right? This is now Tony gets to rest and relax and kind of come in with a clear mind. He didn't get iced at all. He's just, business is back to business as usual.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it works out that way, right? You're either going to get iced, if you're like playing pretty hot, or you're going to have that time to like maybe think about like what you did wrong or like how to adjust, like get a little bit extra time there. So looks like Tony's playing a lot better this time around than the first time that they played.
Oh, good damage.
Nice combo though.
And honestly, getting into that limit is actually, I think, why he was able to get that combo extension there. Forced to burn that limit. Ooh, unfortunate. Oh, good, perfect shield into that forward tilt.
I think Tony thought he was in air dodge through maybe.
Good up smash, not going to get the kill though. Wii Fit Trainer just narrowly living on here. Back air trying to send him off stage, and once again, just narrowly living on. This Wii Fit Trainer just doing her best to live.
And the parries on all these backers are just doing really well.
Back air is going to scoop. Finally get that first stock off. Anthony Isn't Cool trying to make a big comeback of all comebacks now.
Hopefully Tony can start like calling out these parry attempts, and the way you do it is either you just super delay, your back air, or you just don't even throw it out and you start doing some more empty hops.
Really just force out that, following it out with the side B once again.
Is that down tilt that the Wii Fit keeps doing?
The one where she like throws her legs out like that?
Yeah,
it's down tilt.
Okay. Yeah, deep breathing bear is so strong. Hopefully not enough for Tony here. Try and call with the up smash here. Ooh. Oh, see, it wasn't deep breathing. It's so much weaker.
And that was like super weak hit too.
Yeah.
Huge. Yeah. Huge. All right, Tony's just got to lock in here. One stock left. Oh, deep breathing on this Wii Fit Trainer. This is making it such a scary moment. Whoa.
Yeah, Tony just playing really safe. They're just staying in shield and just not really throwing anything out because Wii Fit doesn't really have a lot of kill options like off of a grab, unless you are like really high percent.
Fourth, we're gonna just send him off stage. Limit on the line. Gonna have to burn that limit up B. Oh, this is. Ooh. Okay.
Wow. Deep breathing here, though. I mean, now pretty much anything is going to kill any. Wow.
God. Could we imagine 2 clutch moments taken by ball?
There we go. Have to
But whew. It's do or here it is.
Yep.
Do or die. 4 stocks to 3. Oakland on the rope, sending in the last player, the last hope.
So now it's going to be, whoever can take this last stock and then also beat a Bayo.
Yeah.
And I think, that would have been Lucas here. I think it would have had a good chance to put Lucas in here, but Raj did so well against Nat earlier.
Yeah, it was the biggest surprise, actually.
Yeah.
Of the the series. But here we go.
So I could see, like, Avian going in here, or Tristan, I guess. I mean, kind of depends on who they feel comfortable playing.
I don't think you.
Oh, okay. So it's PJ.
All right. I think this is it's kind of like you have to trust your gut.
Yeah.
If there's a character that can manipulate stocks,
it is Kazuya.
It's Kazuya Mishima.
The only thing I could see being an issue here is Bayonetta doesn't do too bad against Kazuya.
No, it's an almost close to even matchup.
Yeah.
If Bayonetta does one of those things that Kazuya struggles with, it's defeat him off stage, right?
Yeah.
Bayonetta can go into the greatest depths to stuff a recovery.
Yeah. And also, Witch time on Kazuya is really easy to land. I mean, there's a lot of things where you can get like during Kazuya up B, you can get witch time and almost get like any move off of that. You can get like an edge guard off of that. I mean, there's a lot of different things that Bayonetta can do. That's if PJ even takes out layer realms. He still has like extra stock here to take off layer realms, and layer realms could play pretty patient here and maybe like even steal a stock from Kazuya.
So this is going to be coming down to Poison Jam here, just playing so smart and not trying to feel like you are your back's up against the wall, right? Just play your game, get your hits when they matter, and just focus on the stock at hand. Don't think that there's another player behind this guy. Just focus on beating and taking this one stock while mitigating the losses. Because we've seen PJ go up against some players that, like, on paper, right, are just some of the best players in the Midwest. So.
Oh, that was actually a really good header there. I mean, angled it really low.
Huge.
Oh,
wow.
It's a lot of percent, though. Unless,
I think she was still 40%.
Next interaction's definitely killing now.
But we need PJ to just not get a little overzealous, right? We've seen it where PJ has tendencies to be in a situation just like that, and all of a sudden he just Hogan leg drops off the stage.
That was actually kind of scary. The Wii Fit actually had lower percent. They could have pulled him off stage.
Oh.
So it's weird with Kazuya because it's like it's an actual tug of war. It's not just like if you're lower percent, you just win the interaction. They could have tried to maybe like pull him off and like Kazuya dies first. So I mean, that could have been
it would have been a good trade. But here we go. 3 stocks to 3.
Yeah.
2 characters now with Tractor coming in with the Bayonetta. 2 characters that, for all intents and purposes, were meta changing when they initially came out into Smash Brothers.
Bayonetta in Smash 4.
In Smash 4, yes, obviously the craziest character we've ever seen until Steve. And Kazuya. Honestly, until Kazuya and then until Steve. Or was Steve after? Steve was before Kazuya. Steve was like October 2022.
I don't remember the order. I stopped playing after
I just remember it was
one of them.
still during lockdown when
Yeah.
Steve came out and nobody knew what the heck was going on. They're like, funny block man.
Yeah, well, and he was on Wi-Fi, so like, oh, it's just Steve on Wi-Fi. Maybe he's not that
True.
good. Then he goes to offline events and wins them all. I was like, okay, maybe it
whoa,
wasn't just
whoa.
Wi-Fi.
Maybe it was cooking. But here we go. It is game 3. Last players. It's do or die. Back against the wall. It is down to just a single best of 1 to see in this best of 1 to see who gets to go and play against Winthrop tomorrow night. In the NACE winners semifinals, NACE top 4. Here we go. Both of these players just absolutely playing footsies beyond footsies, so much that they're not even interacting with each other. It's just it is a game of chicken right now. Boom.
I do wonder, obviously, Tractor's probably gonna have some experience with Kazuya because he's got Raj on the team. We don't have too much experience over here. I know PJ has played against Zuri.
A decent amount. Not to the point where I'm like, this is a wash.
Yeah, no, not even close. But I mean, so far PJ's doing pretty well. And I mean, this is that percent where electric hits it. That's a stock.
Bayonetta is light.
Yeah, that's a stock right there.
Boom!
So this is huge for us right now. I mean, now PJ they can go back to like that slower neutral. I actually thought he was gonna die there, but
yeah, I couldn't tell who got sent down really far fast, but it was okay. Get the back air.
It's like he doesn't really want to drop any percent, so he's just going for nice quick confirms. They know he's gonna get.
Yep.
Laser.
Big laser. You can kind of tell
he's going for the invincible down. Oh, he almost hit it. So it's that move he just did is completely invincible. Yeah. Hits all of Bayo's options actually. He just missed time.
So this is coming from years of actually playing Bayonetta. You can kind of just tell how a Bayonetta moves when they're really kind of nervous and they know that their back's now truly up against the wall because they are entering kind of that point of no return where Bayonetta has to try and pull a miracle type of kill. Yeah. That back air was one of those type of moments where it's you have to go so deep and force Kazuya down so low to try and get that kill. But now you have a sweet sigh of relief because now Kazuya's got no rage. Kazuya's back to low percent, so you really can hit him with all the tools in your toolbox. But it was such a risky.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The
PJ,
riskiest ABK or the witch heel slide into just getting up smashed. Oh, not what you want to see. But back air. Oh my God,
almost.
PJ lives on with a prayer.
Nice stall there with the laser to get out of that, and now just holding on a rage drive here, probably going to lose it.
Ooh,
yeah, definitely lost
that
it
back
there.
air is starting to get, it's pretty stale. If it didn't kill a Kazuya at like 150% from like mid-stage,
There we go.
that'll do it.
Last stock.
This is it. It's down to the wire, one stock to one stock. This is what you want to see. This is at peak smash. This is what we call, like, they say it's like some good freaking Tekken. This is some good Smash Brothers right now.
It's such a weird scenario because it's not necessarily like exactly like how the Mario Wii Fit game was, right? Where it's 200%.
Yeah.
Both these characters can steal a stock at any moment, so it's pretty close right now.
What a
those
risky
crouch
dash attack
jabs
on
missed.
Seal. Boom, boom. Okay, oh, just missed the interaction up. Oh, ooh.
Oh, that's it.
And
Oh,
lives
wow,
it.
barely
121. Now this is PJ, just remain calm,
Yeah.
stay at that center stage. 127%. Bayonetta has to be the one that's approaching you, utilizing the.
Oh, he falls out. A lot of lag here. He
Gonna
goes
get
to
the
ledge.
ledge.
Really good by that Bayo.
Oh,
Can he get a kill here off the forward air? Nope, down B. Oh, he had so much time. And the Bayo's really calling out these up Bs here.
this is so close. Try not to like talk too loud here because this is super intense as he knows. Oh,
Wow,
That
that was
is-
such a crazy call
oh
by
my
PJ.
God.
He hasn't done that the entire game. Immediately gets up from ledge, up B's there. That's the quickest option you can do to kill. That Bayo was probably like, I'm gonna catch up him with the back air. I'm gonna catch him with the smash attack, and no, PJ just went in there and immediately called out with the up B.
God.
Ugh, man, my heart's racing.
You're right.
It's just nice to be in winner's side, this far in.
Right.
So,
Oh.
what a crazy play by PJ. That was a huge risk. If he misses that, he's probably dead there. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's like I was talking about, right? There's a certain percent threshold where it's the point of no return for Bayonetta, where you can't get any more kills from your bread and butter up B, side B, up B, side B, forward air, forward air, forward air. You have to go so deep into that blast zone just to try and get the kill from off stage.
Yeah.
You have to try and find the craziest Yomi level read into like up tilt, bait out the air dodge, get the grab forward throw. You're looking for the true trick play that you've never thrown out the entire series. But wow, honestly, banger.
Yeah, I mean,
It was a banger.
It like I said, like that was a huge risk though by Poison Jam just to throw out that up B there. Let's say he misses there, maybe Tractor just reacts, back airs him. I mean,
Yeah,
that could have been the game.
It was
either
the
way.
gamble.
Yeah, I mean, that was a 50-50 chance
That was
there of losing the
a
game or
Mishima
winning.
Gambit right there. It's crazy, actually. But guys, we'll cut it to a quick break. When we get back, we will pull one of our players in here for a quick interview. Probably is going to be either Aman or Lucas, one of those two, I think.
I can see Aman just
Get the guy in.
he got the win,
Yeah. But yeah, guys, we'll be back in just a minute. Stick around, and then we'll cut this short. It's getting late. Try not to be here long. Stick around. And welcome back. Thank you for sticking around through this short break. We're here with Poison Jam, the man, the myth, the legend, the clutch god himself, who came in, cleaned up 4 stocks. Or no, how many were on?
It was 4. It was 1 on the Wii Fit and then the 3 off the Bayonetta.
Okay. But, man, talk us about, go through that, because you didn't play in Game 1 or Game 2. Game 3, you come in. You put the team on your back. You're the last 3 stocks. What's going through your head as you're heading into Bayonetta, or a Wii Fit Trainer into Bayonetta?
So I will say Wii Fit Trainer is one of the matchups. I'd say they're both pretty rough-ish matchups, but for different reasons. Wii Fit Trainer is a character that can kind of just stay on the side, throw out projectiles, and just be completely safe. But when they do go in, if they have deep breathing, they can kill and combo really early. So the risk is more so getting in, like finding that time when they want to get in and punishing really hard. Whereas Bayonetta is a character that, as you saw in there, can just instantly almost delete stocks.
Yeah, your 2 characters, Bayonetta and Kazuya, they can just blow each other up the moment one person oversteps even a millimeter.
Exactly. And you could see, like, at the beginning, I'm just sitting there throwing out laser. I know they're at ledge. I'm not going to approach because I don't want to die. Yeah. So I'm just sitting there keeping patience and just trying to get something going.
Yeah.
And it worked out really well at the beginning. At the near the end, they started to adapt and throw out some sort of specific things. Got a little bit of a Mickey Mouse in there, let's just say.
Definitely.
But, you know, at the end of the day, I was able to figure it out. When I was throwing out a bunch of up Bs in neutral, trying to just take that stock really quickly, a little bit of panic, I was able to keep my composure afterward and realize, okay, so it's not worked these amount of times. This is the punish they go for. This is what they see me trying to do, and it's how we're going to punish it. So the last up B I did off of ledge was knowing that they were going to try and punish me, so I specifically went for that to try and get that kill and just take it like that.
Oh, and honestly, it was you could hear a pin drop. I know you play with AirPods in, so you can't really hear that's going around you, but it was so silent that even both Warble and I, we stopped really like talking and like really projecting while we're commenting, because we're like, we can't afford to throw any ounce of like anything,
like karma into the void.
And nothing can happen here. We have to. This is the quintessential. It's when Game 3 started, it's like, oh, it's just a best of 1. We're used to playing a best of 1s, but then when it came down to 3 stocks last player, it's like, all right, it's a best of 1 within the best of 1.
Right, exactly.
It's crazy. Now looking at tomorrow, OU versus Winthrop.
Very much excited.
Current, honestly, the undisputed greatest Smash Bros.
Team.
Collegiate team to ever be constructed.
Yes, absolutely. It is the equivalent of I don't know. Have you ever played Shadow of the Colossus?
No, actually.
All right. Well, you've seen Attack on Titan. I'm sure you have.
Yes, I have.
It's the equivalent of like the season 1 poster where Aaron's looking up and there's the colossal Titan over there.
Exactly.
That's how I feel like we are. Like, we have the tools to be able to get it done, but the challenge in front of us seems so gargantuan. But I have full faith that if we play our best, we stick to our game plan, and we all do what we can win.
Yeah,
100%.
And honestly, today was the fact that Tractor existed on this team, right? And so we have some semblance of Bayonetta knowledge going into the monster that is Lima.
Right.
And honestly, when you look at the Winthrop lineup, you got what is it? It's Bayonetta, Mario, Mega Man, and Greninja Anarchy.
Yes.
So those are some characters that historically have given Oakland a little bit of trouble. And they are all piloted by some very strong players. Peanut, arguably one of the best Mega Mans in the game. Right. Lima is the quintessential best Bayonetta. Could be argued against the Japanese Bayo. But
Tama P, right?
Yeah, it's tough. But, Oakland will be back tomorrow. Like you said, you guys are pretty confident as long as you guys play your game. We are there's a chance that we could make history.
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at it, you can break it down into individuals per se, rather than looking at it as a team. You just mentioned, Lima, arguably the best Bayonetta in the world, in contention with a couple others, but he's still high up enough to put on that pedestal. And Peanut, who is probably the best Mega Man to ever do it. Yeah. On our team, we have Rob, and Rob has beaten Peanut. right?
Yeah.
Riptide, not even that long ago. It was like maybe 2 months at this point. Hard to believe.
Yeah.
But it goes to show that if one player on a team can take out another player on their team, who's not to say that that can't compound in the stress of a crew battle when we're having in all these different factors. Yeah, individually our results may not stack up, but as a team, the cohesiveness, how we communicate, what we know, how does that all come into effect to end up playing that match? So I'm very excited to see how this ends up, and it's definitely probably the most excited I've been for a crew battle outside of our like bi-yearly runbacks with MSU.
Exactly, yeah. But we're not gonna keep you here much longer. It's getting late, and we gotta kind of get ready and get a good night's sleep. Come back focused tomorrow.
Absolutely.
But guys, thank you for tuning in to a second stream here this weekend for the Oakland, this week for the Oakland Esports. We'll be back tomorrow live at, I believe it's 8 o'clock.
I believe 8.
It's a late one. We might try to see if we can get that bumped up a little bit earlier.
I don't think anyone would mind. Yeah.
And they're East Coast, so
Yeah.
we'll see. But guys, we'll be back tomorrow. So see you then.
Take care.